Welcome to our video dedicated to exploring the most effective vitamins for hindering the buildup of calcium plaque in your arteries and heart. Calcium plaque accumulation in the arteries is a serious health concern that can have far-reaching negative effects, ranging from persistent fatigue and shortness of breath to much more severe conditions such as stroke or a potentially life-threatening heart attack. These calcium plaques develop as a consequence of damage occurring to the delicate inner walls of your arteries. In response to this damage, your body initiates a natural repair process. However, if this repair isn't fully successful, it can unfortunately lead to the formation of a stable plaque. Over time, these plaques can either rupture, triggering a blood clot, or simply grow large enough to significantly obstruct blood flow, ultimately increasing the risk of a heart attack. I'd love your support to keep these tips coming. If you're vibing with this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. In the comments, drop a 1 if you're loving this topic, or a 0 if it's not quite your jam. Your feedback helps us make content you'll find awesome. Calcium often gets deposited within these plaques, which can make them more structurally stable, but also potentially more dangerous if they were to rupture. The primary drivers behind this arterial damage and subsequent plaque formation are often lifestyle-related factors, such as smoking tobacco or consistently consuming unhealthy dietary choices. The good news is that certain vitamins have demonstrated a remarkable ability to positively influence this situation. In today's video, we will delve into these key vitamins, exploring not only their mechanisms of action, but also highlighting readily available food sources that will help you obtain sufficient amounts of them naturally. We'll also share some valuable tips on how to maximize their health-promoting benefits. Before we get started, we'd be incredibly grateful if you could take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. This simple action helps us to reach a wider audience and spread crucial information about heart disease prevention. Additionally, please consider ringing the notification bell so you'll be among the first to know when we release new videos packed with valuable health insights. Our goal is to ensure you have the latest information at your fingertips so you can live a long and healthy life. And make sure you stay with us until the end. We have 2 heart-healthy free gifts that we're excited to share with you. We're confident that both you and your heart will truly appreciate them. Okay, let's get right into it. Starting with number 6, magnesium. Magnesium is an absolutely essential mineral that plays a pivotal role in a vast array of bodily functions. These include proper muscle and nerve function, the crucial regulation of blood pressure, and the maintenance of strong and healthy bones. Interestingly, recent scientific studies have highlighted the important role that magnesium may play in actively preventing the buildup of plaque within your arteries. One significant study, published in the esteemed Journal of the American College of Cardiology, found a clear association between higher dietary intake of magnesium and reduced markers indicating plaque buildup in the arteries. The study specifically reported that for every increase of 50 milligrams of magnesium consumed on a regular basis, there was an impressive 22% reduction in the extent of coronary artery calcification. One of the ways magnesium helps is by promoting the relaxation of muscle spasms in the heart and blood vessels, which can often be a contributing factor to elevated blood pressure. Furthermore, magnesium is a key player in over 300 different enzymatic reactions within the body, underscoring its fundamental importance. It's also worth noting that magnesium is the 4th most abundant mineral in the human body. Despite its importance, magnesium deficiency is surprisingly common in many populations. Some estimates suggest that around 48% of adults in the United States, for example, do not meet the recommended daily intake of this vital mineral. Fortunately, there are many readily available and delicious food sources of magnesium. These include a variety of nuts and seeds, creamy avocados, nutrient-rich legumes, leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, and fatty fish such as salmon. So making sure you incorporate plenty of these foods into your regular diet is a great way to keep your arteries and heart functioning optimally. Moving on to number 5, we have vitamin E. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin that is widely recognized for its potent antioxidant properties. However, emerging research has also indicated that vitamin E may play a significant role. One study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that supplementation with vitamin E may lead to improvements in endothelial function, which is a critical factor in the development of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of arteries. Vitamin E primarily works by preventing the oxidation of low-density lipoprotein, or LDL, cholesterol. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it can trigger a cascade of events that ultimately contribute to the formation of calcium plaque within the arteries. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, helping to prevent this damaging oxidation process, which in turn may help to reduce the overall buildup of calcium plaque. Beyond its potential benefits for arterial health, vitamin E is also crucial for maintaining healthy vision, promoting healthy skin, and supporting cognitive brain function as we age. Fortunately, vitamin E can be found in a wide variety of commonly consumed foods, including various nuts and seeds, leafy green vegetables, and a range of fruits and vegetables. Particularly rich sources include almonds, creamy avocados, vibrant red peppers, nutrient-dense spinach, often overlooked beet greens, versatile pumpkin, tender asparagus, and sweet mangoes. These are just some of the most abundant food sources of vitamin E. However, the good news is that vitamin E is present in many plant-based foods. So unlike some of the other vitamins we'll discuss, you generally don't need to worry too much about vitamin E deficiency as long as you are following a healthy and balanced diet that includes plenty of plant-based options. At number 4, we have the B vitamins. The B vitamins are actually a group of 8 water-soluble vitamins that play incredibly important roles in a wide range of bodily functions. These include energy metabolism, how your body converts food into energy, proper nerve function, and the formation of healthy red blood cells. In the context of heart health, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and folate, also known as vitamin B9, have been shown to be particularly important. This is largely due to their role in managing a problematic amino acid called homocysteine. Numerous studies have indicated that high levels of homocysteine in the blood are associated with an increased risk of developing heart disease. Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and folate work synergistically within the body to break down homocysteine, thereby helping to reduce this risk. Additionally, vitamin B1, thiamine, has also been shown to help repair blood vessel function and potentially slow down the development of artery damage that can lead to calcification. Good food sources of B vitamins are quite diverse and include meat, fish, poultry, eggs, dairy products, leafy green vegetables, and fortified grains, such as some cereals and breads. It's important to note that vitamin B12 is primarily found in animal products, meaning that fruits and vegetables generally don't contain any significant amounts. Therefore, vegetarians and vegans may need to actively supplement their diet with vitamin B12, or consume plant-based milks and cereals that have been fortified with this essential vitamin. However, there is one surprisingly nutritious non-animal food that does naturally contain vitamin B12. Can you guess what it is? It's not a plant, vegetable, fruit, or nut. It's a fungus. That's right. Some varieties of mushrooms do contain vitamin B12, making them an excellent staple food for those following vegetarian diets. Before we move on to our top 3 vitamins, Heart Disease Code would like to offer you a complimentary book. This is valuable information that everyone concerned about their heart health should definitely watch. You can find the link in the description below to claim these free gifts. Okay, let's get back to our list, starting with number 3, potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral that plays a critical role in maintaining the delicate fluid balance within your cells, as well as ensuring the proper functioning of your muscles and nerves. It's particularly important for healthy muscle contraction, including the most vital muscle of all, your heart. Extensive research has shown that adequate dietary intake of potassium may also significantly reduce the risk of developing heart disease by helping to prevent the harmful buildup of calcium plaque in both the heart and the arteries. One of the ways potassium works is by counteracting the effects of sodium, which in excess can contribute to high blood pressure and the subsequent development of calcium plaque in the arteries. Think of it like a traffic controller, efficiently moving calcium out of harm's way, where it could potentially build up in your arteries, and directing it into your bones, where it's needed to maintain their strength and prevent bone health problems like osteoporosis. Notably, vitamin D deficiency has been strongly associated with an increased risk of arterial calcification, highlighting its importance in this context. Furthermore, vitamin D has important immune modulatory and anti-inflammatory effects, making it an essential vitamin for overall health and well-being. Food sources of vitamin D are somewhat less common compared to other vitamins, but they do include fatty fish such as salmon and tuna, fortified dairy products like milk and some yogurts, and fortified cereals. Of course, the most common way our bodies obtain vitamin D is through exposure to sunlight. When our skin is exposed to ultraviolet B, UVB rays from the sun, our bodies naturally produce vitamin D. What's even more fascinating is research published in the journal Photochemistry and Photobiology, which found that when chlorophyll, the active compound in leafy green vegetables, is exposed to light through the skin, it improves the body's ability to regenerate coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant that is heavily linked to reducing the risk of heart disease, and our bodies naturally produce less of it as we age. So as you can see, vitamin D has a number of beneficial domino effects on different processes within the body. For all of these reasons, many cardiologists recommend regular, moderate sun exposure for short periods of time, not enough to cause sunburn, but enough to allow your body to produce sufficient vitamin D. Dr. Jack Wolfson, for example, recommends regular moderate amounts of sun exposure to the bare chest. And Dr. Michael Greger suggests that it might be particularly beneficial to eat a salad, rich in chlorophyll, and then get some sun exposure to not only reap the rewards of vitamin D production, but also to potentially promote the regeneration of heart-healthy coenzyme Q10 at the same time. So make sure you're including your leafy greens and soaking up some sunshine. And take comfort in knowing that vitamin D is playing a significant role in keeping everything functioning properly. And finally, at number 1, the most important vitamin for preventing calcium plaque in your arteries and heart, vitamin K. Vitamin K is absolutely crucial for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. Research has shown that vitamin K can help to reduce arterial stiffness, slow down the progression of vascular calcification, the buildup of calcium in blood vessels, lower the incidence of both diabetes and coronary artery disease, and ultimately decrease the risk of cardiovascular mortality. Overall, much like vitamin D, vitamin K plays a vital role in regulating calcium within the body, promoting strong bones and healthy heart and blood vessels. Specifically, vitamin K-dependent proteins, such as matrix GLA protein, MGP, help to actively prevent calcium from depositing in the walls of your arteries, where it can contribute to the formation of dangerous plaque. One significant study found that individuals who consumed high levels of vitamin K were 21% less likely to be hospitalized due to atherosclerosis, plaque buildup, compared to those who consumed the least amount of this important vitamin. There are two main forms of vitamin K: vitamin K1, also known as phylloquinone, and vitamin K2, also known as menaquinone. Vitamin K1 is primarily found in green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. Vitamin K2 is found in fermented foods such as certain cheeses and natto, a Japanese fermented soybean dish, as well as in some animal products like meat and eggs. While vitamin K is incredibly important for heart health, it's also crucial to note that people taking certain medications, such as blood thinners like warfarin, need to be careful with their vitamin K intake, as it can potentially interfere with the medication's effectiveness. If you are taking such medications, your healthcare provider will likely advise you to maintain a consistent intake of vitamin K-rich foods and avoid large sudden spikes in consumption. So there you have it. The 6 best vitamins to help stop calcium plaque in your arteries and heart. Number 6, magnesium. Number 5, vitamin E. Number 4, the B vitamins. Number 3, potassium. Number 2, vitamin D. And the top of our list, number 1, vitamin K. What are your thoughts on this? Do you have any personal experiences or additional tips to share with our community? Please feel free to leave a comment below and share your insights with others in the cardiac health community. If you found this video informative, please give it a like and click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of our new videos. Thank you so much for watching. We wish you a happy and heart-healthy day.